What's going on, guys? Yellow here from Forex Hero. Well, today we are going to review the markets again. Monday we did a really nice review and we got some nice setups. Well, if you took some setups of mine from Monday, you could have already got almost 800 pips. Alright, I've already secured more than 800 pips this week and we're only 3 days in. Okay, so most of the setups I gave you guys on Monday, so we are going to review them in a second. But first we are going to look at DXY. Well, on Monday I told you guys that I'm really bearish on DXY. I really think it's gonna respect the downside trend line, and it actually did. So if you can see on Monday, that's at Monday evening, it was like here or something. We were still respecting the trend line. We broke a little bit out of it, but with a really long wick, so it wasn't really a nice break. And now we're still making lower lows. So for now, still bearish on DXY, which means USD pairs are still weak. Okay, then the biggest one of this week yet is our gold trade. Well, on Monday I said to you guys, well, we have two options. Okay, so that was like here. We have two options, or we're gonna break to the upside, gonna retest and go to the next zone again, or we're gonna break the downside and we will make lower lows again from this trend line. But the thing was, at that time we already almost broke this trend line, and as you can see, eventually we really broke it and retested our trend line with a nice wick. Okay, as you can see, that's already the same low we already made on the 3rd of June. So that was a perfect entry. That was where my entry was. Like I sniper entered like I think for 5 pips in drawdown, and then we straight went up. So as you can see today, like half an hour ago, we finally hit our last TP and we secured 366 pips. So a very nice trade, really nice trade actually, especially for only a trade of 2 days. And this was our major trade of this week. For now, I would like to see a rejection a little bit higher, maybe even. But then it's really about what the market's gonna do. I see a zone here where we actually are right now, where we maybe can get a rejection to the upside or maybe to the downside. Because if we're gonna look at the 4 hour, yeah, the 4 hour, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. We're actually still in a downtrending market. What do I mean by that? If you see like this, there was our highest high, and then we made a lower high, and now we're making another lower high. But the thing is, I actually want to see the market go to 1730 again, or a little bit higher to this trend line, to maybe then go back, make a low. Okay, so that could be possible, but gold is really about waiting what the market's gonna do. Okay, so that was our really nice trade of this week. Then what did we have as well? US oil, I went over that. That was not really the best one, but we saw the breakthrough to our zone. Then we tested our trend line, broke the trend line, retested it. I went here for a sell. I'm still into that sell, but that's not really a big trade at the moment because we're like 10 pips in profit. So that's not really the best trade. Now I actually are going to close that trade probably because the market is consolidating so much. As you can see in the 1 hour, we see that there's not really big movement here, and I don't really like that, because most of the time when you see this at US oil, after the consolidation it will go break out and never come back. Like, as you can see, consolidation, breakout, actually that's what a little fake out actually, so consolidation, fake out, move to the upside. Alright, so I'm probably gonna close this one with 10-15 pips profit, or just set my stop loss break even and let it ride, and we'll see. Then Euro USD, another take profit we hit. So what did we see here? We actually wanted to see a break to this zone, retest and move to the upside. We first saw a little move to the downside, then a big rally up. After that rally up, I like this, I said, okay, no problem, I'm gonna wait till it comes back to the downside, and then we move, we take the second move up. All right, so that's what I did. So my entry was like there or something around this trend line, and we took 50-55 pips. All right, so another really nice trade, especially because it was only like one day and a half for this trade to take profit. All right, so another 60 pips secured. Then I talked about USD CAD as well. USD CAD, I am looking for a move to the upside first, so we can then sell again. As we can see, we made a nice move to the upside in the night of 8 to 9 June. But now we're rallying back down, another rally back up. So it's really hard to say what the market's gonna do now. I'm gonna wait for this to or come back to this. Actually, this one can go away. This zone. I'm gonna wait to see a move like something to here before I'm going to sell the market again. But it's definitely possible that we can move just back down again, because still US oil wants to go up, but I'm really considering just waiting, because I still want to see this move to the downside. All right. Then next one, USD CAD, another nice trade we took. So I wanted to enter about this zone. Unfortunately, we didn't hit this zone. We took a trade a little bit higher, like 20, 30 pips higher than we expected it to be. But after this couple of weak rejections, I saw this, and I went for the trade, I went for the buy, and we took eventually 160 pips. Okay, it literally hit my take profit by the pip, like literally not even 5 pips above. No, just amazing take profit. Another nice trade, and we're still counting. All right, next one, GU we talked about on Monday as well. What did we see in GU is like we wanted to respect this little trend line and see a break of this zone. We didn't really respect the trend line, but we made an equal low here, and then I saw that we tried to break this zone again. Then we respected our last trend line, broke it, and wicked down. Okay, so that was for me a nice entry to go with, but unfortunately we see that we moved back down. So this one hit my stop loss, break even, unfortunately, but that things happen. All good. I'm not really going for another buy opportunity here for now, because I really want to see what the market is going to do here, because It could be that we have a correction of this nice rally up. We have a correction to the downside first, like to get out these double tops, and then move back to the upside. That could happen before we see this possible TP hit, right? So that's why I'm out of this trade for now, and we're gonna see what the market's gonna do. Then the next one, that was our last TP that was hit. Another perfect entry, perfect execution. As you can see, we wicked down 2 times, we wicked down, and then we rallied up instantly, and we took not the full 300 pips because our entry is a little bit lower, but we took like 260 pips. Again, perfect take profit. Really happy with these trades of this week. I'm gonna see if I had one more setup for the next part of the week. Yeah, GBP cat. I really want to see a break of this zone and then move to the upside, because as you can see, I'm gonna go a little bit lower time frame. As you can see, we are we broke our last highs just 1 or 2 hours ago. We broke our last highs, as you can see. So I'm gonna delete this zone. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, like that. So I zoom in again. The thing is, I really wanna see closing candles above this zone. Like we almost closed above here, but now we see a pullback again, which could probably be a nice entry if I really saw a move to the upside. But for now, I think it's hard to say. I really want to see a move to the upside, like 20-30 pips first to pull back, and then go long term for the buy, right? So that's what I'm looking for now. That's one of the only things I'm looking for now, because I've already secured almost 800 pips this week. So my goal for this week's already hit, and I really don't want to be greedy. That's really an advice to you guys. Don't be greedy. If you have set always a goal for the week. If you hit a goal, you can probably stop trading or just take smaller lots, right? This will really help you get your goals faster, because the moment you get greedy, you will start losing money for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna look for this one. Maybe what could possibly be a nice buy setup, but still waiting to break the structure, to break this zone. If we break this zone but really break it, then retest the zone, we could probably see a move to the upside for maybe even 200 pips. This would be our first TP, and this would be our second take profit. All right. So I think that's all the setups I have for you for this week. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys on Monday again. Bye bye.